everyone, and welcome to another video. If you are new here, my name is Paloma. My artist name is Paloma the Peach. I am an art guy on the internet, and for today, as you guys can tell by the title, I have a little zine video for you guys. I have collected zines over the last year and a half or so, and as I've collected a lot of really cool ones by a lot of really cool artists, I have been inspired to make my own, and I've been wanting to make my own zines for a while now, but life gets in the way sometimes. Sometimes we don't make the time to do the things that we've been really wanting to do, but now I'm deciding to do just that, and now I've taken on the project of making my first zines and learning about zines. That being said, this is not a end-all, know-all about zines. This won't be any sort of like tutorial about zines, so if you're looking for that, I recommend Bratty X Bree here on YouTube and Cat Moth Crow here on YouTube as well. I watched a ton of their videos in preparation of my zine making. They have some really great informative content about zine culture, zine making, and tutorials as well, so I highly recommend them if you are looking for a more intensive resource about zines. Another really great resource that I use to learn a little bit more about zines is the Stolen Sharpie Revolution book. This is just like a really small, short, sweet book about zine culture, and it has like a little bit of background about zines. It also has a few templates for the sizes of zines that you could make. It has a few tutorials for binding. It has a little bit of tips on how to get yourself writing or how to come up with ideas for your zines. So if you are more of someone who needs like a physical thing in your hand, I recommend this book, which was recommended by Bratty X Bree in one of their videos. So this has been like a good, cute little resource to be checking back into. So if you do not know what zines are, the word zine comes from the bigger and longer word magazine. And you know, as we know, magazines are sort of this publishing medium that is used to essentially sell us things, but zines are kind of the opposite in the sense that they focus more on DIY culture and expression and DIY publishing as well. So zines are very much like all about doing it yourself and making them about literally whatever you want. So let's go ahead and end this intro and get on with the zine making. Getting started is always the scariest part of embarking on any sort of new project, and coming up with ideas for zines, it takes a little bit of brain juice, I'm not gonna lie, but I think because I've been wanting to make zines for a while now, I've kind of had some seedlings of ideas brewing in my brain for a bit. Once you have your idea down, I think something that goes hand in hand with your concept for your zine is the size that you're going to make your zine. So for my little crock concept, I decided on the quarter size template. So I just started folding my paper into fourths, and I tried following the guide that the book had for making this template, but I think because it was my first zine, and actually apparently the quarter template for zines is kind of tricky, I was having a hard time, so I just found this quick little tutorial on YouTube on how to number them. Yeah, I mean, now I have a little master. Masters are sort of like your, as the name implies, like master copy of a zine template, so it's something that you can always refer back to whenever you are formatting and putting together your zine pages. I gotta go wash my hands now. So yesterday I left off with only really having a couple of things done with my zine because I kind of started getting overwhelmed at the amount of planning that had to go into it. I thought that I could just like dive in and draw as I go, but I feel like I needed a little bit more of an organized structure and to like reflect a little bit more on the sort of imagery that I wanted to use in my zine. But today I woke up feeling much better and much clearer about what I want to draw. So I am going to try to finish drawing it today. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I am going to try to finish drawing it. And I'm going to give myself like an hour, hour and a half maybe with my timer because I'm a baby and my visual timer really helps. I'm now in the process of doing the part of my zine where I showcase my favorite croc charms, and I kind of wanted to do a little bit of like a game inspired way of presenting them, and I'm gonna do a little radar chart. That way I can like show the different levels of characteristics that I feel like my croc charms have, and I feel like it just like it helps show them in like a more interesting way. And I don't know, I've always wanted to do like some sort of radar chart, and yeah, I'm just setting that up right now. I don't know what to put for the last characteristic, but I'm gonna set that up and then I can start rating all of my croc charms that I'm gonna include in here. Ignore my desk, it's a mess. But I have printed these out. I didn't expect to finish today, but I decided to just go at it. So I've printed them out. I've printed them out double-sided as the template suggested. And now I'm going to fold them up. And I'm going to fold them and cut them, but I think I'm going to leave binding to tomorrow because I just don't want to look at this anymore. I'm kind of tired of it right now, so damn it. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck? after I finished cutting and folding that bigger zine, I realized that I wanted to make something simpler and smaller, so I started taking pictures of all my favorite little toys in my studio for a one-page zine of them. And a one-page zine is exactly as the name suggests, a zine that you can make using only one page of paper. I have to bend over to be in the frame. I bought some neon printer paper because I want to print my one-page mini zine on some colored paper and not like sage or white. I'm gonna watch the Cat Moth Crow tutorial on the folding of mini zines. I think I probably should have experimented with a mini zine first before doing the other one, but it's okay because now this one felt really simple to make. So I'm gonna be following her folding tutorial and I'm excited.
So the same as we did last time. Just like this. And that gives you your zine. You'll just want to flip the pages open, flatten them.
I have to project because my mic is kind of dead and you guys are next to my fish tank. But now the time has come to bind my zines. So you guys saw me finish up this version. I printed this on some sage paper, but I was kind of just feeling the pink, honestly, instead. So I printed out 5 copies in pink, and I also realized that the pink paper that I ordered, the cardstock is a little bit too thick, so I won't be doing that again. Do not recommend getting super thick cardstock for your zines, but the time has come to bind. I have this book binding kit that was a part of my supplies for school last semester because we did a bookbinding lesson, and I won't be doing the bookbinding that I learned in class because that one takes up a lot of like spine space and I just don't have that for my zines. So I just watched a quick video on zine binding, like the basic zine binding. I don't know what it's called, but I just watched a quick video on it. I think I got it. I mean, it's all bookbinding, kind of has the same idea, but something that is different and very nice is that this time around I have this bookbinding hole punch because normally you use something called an awl to make holes into things to make books, but this is kind of annoying to use and involves a lot of pressure, and actually whenever I did it for school I got like blisters on my hand, so I got this one. And it has like a little mechanism, a little twisty mechanism that makes it just a lot easier to make the holes, especially with this really thick cardstock. So I'm actually going to use my green one to practice on. And that is it for today's zine video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was inspirational. I had a lot more fun than I expected making these zines. My favorite part is definitely the folding and the binding. Ever since I learned bookbinding in school last semester, I really enjoy it. It's very therapeutic. So yeah, I guess this means that I'm a zine maker now, and there will definitely be zines in the next shop update coming up and in any further art markets. If you are in the state of Texas, probably have some of my zines there as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for making it to the end. If you are interested in any of my work, I do run a Patreon page where I have sticker and print clubs, and I also have my Instagram where I post a lot of updates. I have a lot of fun making content on there too, so check those out if you're interested, and I will see you guys in the next one. Before closing out today's video, I wanted to talk about our sponsor, which is Squarespace, a longtime supporter of this channel. But if you don't know what Squarespace is, it's an all-in-one platform where you can create your very own website. And it is the platform that I have always used to run my website, my online art business, and my portfolio. They have a lot of tools that help me achieve that. Their website templates are really great for if you need to get your website up and running quickly, but they just introduced Fluid Engine, which allowed me to basically make the website of my dreams. And their commerce tool is also super helpful. I can keep track of orders, customer data, inventory, all that not so fun stuff. So if you're interested in Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and you can use my code for 10% off your first purchase.